Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Dao Han. Yesterday, I watched the Tom Hanks' latest movie. The name of the movie called A Man Called Udo. In this movie, there's a two scenes attract my attention. One is Tom Hanks. Of course, in the movie, the name of the man is called Udo. Teach the woman how to drive the car in the street. And the woman nearly hit the car in front of her car. Another thing is in this movie is the woman's husband cannot paralyze the car. So these two scenes in this movie, let me, recall the difference about the driving school in the United States, between the United States and China. In China, the new students, they are not allowed to drive the car in the real road before they pass the test. We call the small road test. That means the students need to practice in the practice field or parking lot. They need to how to handle the accelerating, stop, paralyzing parking, all this kind of technique. When all this technique is okay, then they are allowed to drive it to the normal road. And in the United States, it's totally different. Take my daughter example. My daughter told me that the teacher let them drive on the normal road at the first of the day. It really surprised me because I thought it was too dangerous for the new driver. Even they cannot handle the car, then they're driving on the road at the first day. But it's very normal in the United States. People, everywhere doing the same. So then, I thought, okay, so many, we call the road killer in the streets. There must be, the death toll on the traffic road in the United States must be higher than China. Then I check the internet to try to find the statistics figure. When I get the figure, it really shocks me. Of course, it's not the latest figure. It's the figure is in 2018. So in China, the people died on the road. I mean, the road traffic death toll in 2018 in China is around 317,000 people. In the same year, the figure in the United States is only 37,000. So that means China is 7 times higher than the United States. And then I thought, okay, probably because, China has 1.4 billion population and the United States is 350 million population. There's a huge difference. Then I check because I also believe that in China there are not so many car owner in average as the United States. Then I check the internet in 2018, the same year. The car registered in China, the passenger car registered in China is 300 million around. The figure is, I cannot remember correctly. I think it's 308 million passenger car registered in China. The same year, there are 2.8 million, 2.2 of not 2.8 million, 208 million passenger car registered in the United States. So when you see these two figures, it's quite actually similar. Of course, China is a little bit higher than the United States. So these two statistic figures shows me that it looks from the driving, I mean the people died in China on the road it's 7 times higher than the United States, and it looks that the new students get the training is not big fact to influence. Of course, we also need to think out some other facts. For example, like the density of population in the United States, of course, is much less than in China, and also, we just only considered cars, but in China, a lot of people use scooter, motorcycle, and bicycle for walking to go to school. So it's not like here for fun. So when you consider this fact, I think probably you need to analyze this fact also. But anyway, from my understanding, it looks the way how to teach the new driver in the United States is more efficient or much better than in China. Because when we see the figure, right? And also, I think here, people are really, practice, in the real world. But in China, probably the people, that practice much more on the, parking lot or training field. And even these people, they are not there to drive the car on the street after they're getting the driving license. And in China, we call these people just holding the driving license, but they're not there to drive the car. So probably this is also, I think in United States is much better because you practice in the real world. But anyway, just to share with you guys about the difference. But I still believe that United States, the driver's school should also, adopt some basic, principle how to drive the car before the students hit on the road. I think it's too dangerous for the students driving, the car on the first day. Okay, that's the information I want to share with you guys. If you have something common, please do it. I will reply it to you. Have a good day.